I'd rather not watch this. I'm sorry.
So what up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Luke and I'm joined by...
Yo, what it do? It's your boy Chris, but y'all already knew that. And I'm chilling with my good friend, Mr. Luke M. Back in the studio setup. It's been a while. I'm so glad I'm here again. So, yeah.
Well, welcome, bro. Thanks for joining me in my studio.
Yeah, bro. I love your studio, man. You
Thanks,
decked it out properly. Loving the setup.
So, yes, guys. Today, we're going to be reacting to... I mean, it has been a while, actually. Yeah. Yeah, thinking about it, actually.
Man, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while
really
in this setting.
Yeah.
But yes, guys. So, today, we're going to be reacting to two incidents that happened in the past. It's less than a month, actually. Yeah, it's in less than a month, two incidents. Two drastic or rather dramatic events that took place. One was the international one that we're gonna get to. And then the first one was a local one. And of course it blew up the whole Twitter streets and everyone was screaming racism everywhere. It was just racism everywhere, right? Based on the whole incident. So guys, we're gonna be watching this particular video and we're gonna take our reactions from there.
I'd rather not watch this. I'm sorry.
You're not gonna watch this?
Once is enough.
Okay, so that was okay. You found that very sensitive.
Yeah, dude, that's terrible. I can't watch that more than once. I'm sorry. That's sick. Yo.
And a lot of people were screaming racism and a lot of people were complaining. I first watched the video and it was so disturbing. And I watched it a lot of times actually. And I found it so disturbing. It was like, you know that without even knowing the whole context.
There it is.
It was just like, no way. Man. No way.
Context aside, I don't look, even if like the context would have been so bizarre, but does it warrant that kind of response from adults towards children? I don't think so, man. It's
of course,
too much.
yeah, of course no, it doesn't. And the whole story is, of course, families were on a holiday vacation. It's Christmas and all.
Yeah.
All right, so cool. These black kids, we have to use race in this context, right? And that's all, just to paint the picture. So these kids, the black kids, asked to swim in the swimming pool.
Okay.
All right. And yes, of course, majority of the people in the swimming pool, in fact, we're going to get to the whole video that shows all that. Like the people in the swimming pool were like white kids with their parents.
Okay.
All right. Unfortunately, the parents said no to these kids. And that resulted in like a whole violent altercation and confrontation because of that, because they didn't want the kids to swim. Because, well, swimming in the swimming pool, right, was part of the whole vacation and holiday. So
yeah, I mean, it's in the resort, right? Suppose these kids were here rightfully.
Yes.
So they came with their parents or whatever and they found themselves at the resort.
Yeah.
When you pay for that, I'm not sure there are many resorts that give you the package and they exclude the pool. I mean, I think it's part of the resort.
It comes part of it, yeah.
Yeah, they shouldn't even need to ask for permission in that case, bro. You can just walk in and swim. Like if you're there, by the fact that you are in the resort and you live there for a small period of time, then you should be allowed to go there and swim. Why must you ask for anyone's permission?
Which is crazy, because...
Do those people own the pool by any chance?
No, Chris, it's part of the resort.
Okay, so that...
Or this place where they went to.
Then immediately, the permission thing doesn't carry any weight. Why am I asking for a permission to swim in a public pool?
So, yes, it goes back to the question I'd asked you once on that racism video in South Africa. The question was, is there such a thing as racism in South Africa?
In that first video, there was that dude peeing on the other guy's bag.
Yeah.
Right? That was crazy.
I know that was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but that was just... Yeah.
And the thing is, with regards to that whole incident, right, we didn't have the whole context of the story.
We didn't.
Yeah. But with this one, there's context.
Bro, okay.
There is context.
There is, yes.
Because it's a resort, people are there, and they didn't want the kid to swim in a swimming pool. The other one was just a video, and the guy peeing. No race.
Yeah, nothing. No background.
Yes, nothing.
Yeah.
So it's a bit different. So the question stands: is there such a thing as racism in South Africa? By just watching this video,
there's racism everywhere in the world, but in this context, watching this video, yes, okay, well, if we jump the gun and say let's put the racism aside, we can't really, but let's put it aside.
Okay.
What could be other motivators for those parents acting the way they did? I mean, I'm failing to think of even one. Let's say that the parents were like, these are young kids, we don't want them swimming because they might drown. That's not the kind of response that would make them not go to the pool. Probably be like, look guys, it's a deep pool. Maybe get like a floating thing and then you can jump in. Or maybe we'll watch you just swim by the wall or whatever. You don't need to pull some kid's hair, jump in the pool with him. Okay, that eliminates my question anyway. He jumped in the pool, clothes like headlocked this kid, jumped into the pool.
And the other one just jumped on the kid's back as well.
Exactly. You could kill someone like that, bro. What is the justification? I'm not seeing any single one.
Trying to, look at the whole situation. I think one of the things I think we can point out, since we're putting racism aside, is the fact that it was all white kids, right, with their family. You can see that maybe this white family was like a whole group of different families that mixed up and went to this particular resort because they were all swimming there. And there were babies actually, like kids, like young kids.
Dude, that just
swimming in the swimming pool as well.
So much worse now because you have exposed these kids to such a thing. I mean, bro, do these people not think how traumatizing is that? Like, there's little kids there and this is the kind of behavior you want to show them. Hey, as an adult, this is what you want to show your children, that's an okay thing to do. Bruh, because we're not looking at race, well, for now, it doesn't matter who you are. The question is, if you're a parent, is that the kind of example you want to show your kids?
No.
That you're going to respond with violence
No.
whenever something is inconvenient to you?
No. What if in their defense, Chris, majority of them will say, oh no, it's the fear, or rather the reason why they acted so protective. Because one of the guys, I think one of the dads, stood at the gate of this swimming pool. You can see there was a small...
I saw there was a small fence.
Stood at the gate of the swimming pool, right? And spoke to these kids. According to, I'll show you the CCTV footage, right? Stood and was speaking to these kids, like blocking them from coming in. And these are teenagers, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Do you think one of the reasons they will use is, oh no, we didn't want the strangers around our kids? Since we were like a family, we came as a group of families, and we didn't want strangers in the same swimming pool as our kids because they were young kids as well. What if that's the reason to justify their actions?
Those kids were supervised based off the fact that these are young kids. Let's assume that they don't really know how to swim that well. It would be intelligent on your part to supervise these kids at all times.
They're babies.
I mean, okay, I'm just going to leave my kids by a pool at such a young age, right?
Yeah.
Trusting the fact that it's fenced. What if nobody comes in and the kid falls in and drowns?
No,
anyway?
but there were parents there.
Yeah, but still, bro. Okay, let's say it's not one family. Let's say it's multiple families. How do you not know the next person's going to do something bad to your kid? Huh?
Maybe they trust each other very much. I'm just playing devil's advocate, bro.
I get you, but still, it's not conviction enough for me. I'm sorry. There's a lot that can go into there. Even if you're like, look, let's say we book the pool as a family time. Let's say they're like one big family. All right, cool, this is family time. We don't want you guys coming in.
Yeah.
My argument then is, was this properly communicated to the management? If that was the case, management would have told those kids from the jump, listen, you guys can't go here at this time, come back at a later time. By the fact that they're there was no communication. The assumption is you guys can go swim because we have a pool there, right?
And maybe they can say that's their mistake. They made their mistake on that part by not communicating with the management of this.
Bro, I'd say management screwed up. They should have told those kids, nah, y'all can't go swim there. There's people that booked the swimming pool, which I don't even know, man. I don't go to many resorts, but bruh, book the pool at the resort. Who are you, bro? Nah, I'm sorry.
No, but I think they can set it at specific hours where you can suggest to them, or rather ask of them to say, okay, no, our family's kids just want to play alone and all.
Exactly.
I think they can allocate that.
They can, but then how do you explain the dude outside who pulled that kid's hair? He looked like he wasn't even in the fence, right? Let's say those people booked that thing and by virtue of that, they're inside the fence. How does that old topic get involved?
This was the whole altercation. This is when it's happening. Everyone. Okay.
Now everybody's involved.
Okay,
right?
let's watch the CC footage.
We run it back. Right?
Yeah, because this is what they say in their defense to justify that action, right? They were like, oh no, one of the black boys, right, was trying to push one of the younger girls, the white girls, into the swimming pool, a 3-year-old into the swimming pool. But guess what, Chris?
There was no such thing on the CCTV.
No.
Let's see the CCTV, bro. Okay, fine. You can say it's a family yard, maybe, but yeah, it's chill.
And there's literally no,
bro.
There is no black kid in this. Nope. You can see it's a family. You can see the way by the way they eat.
It looks like they're
interacting.
Family.
Yes,
right, yeah, might be a family. Okay, cool. He's getting a bit loud here. Eh?
You can see it by his gestures, eh?
He's annoyed, like he's not having it.
In this one, Chris, one of the black boys managed to get in.
Okay.
Right? Stubbornly so, of course. And watch what happens. This is a boy.
Yeah, same.
Watch what happens, Chris.
Everyone just backs up and actually oh wow. They get out. Do they not get out of the pool? No.
Each and every one of them.
Literally, bro. Only that kids, and this is you can tell it's a small child. She's not
she's not aware. She's not aware.
Blind to all that bullshit. Anyways.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because you see, they didn't jump through. They didn't enter through the gate. They actually jumped the fence.
You'd swear this guy is a new COVID variant, bro.
Yo. I know, bro. It's like this boy was carrying some sort of diseases, bro.
Okay, what about this kid that's just floating along happily there? He looks like a very young child. No, he's got floating things. This is a very small child.
Yeah, he's a child. He knows no difference.
Nothing at all, bro. He's living in his own little world.
Yeah, and I don't even know where his parents are.
Nah, he's chilled, bro. He's not about none of that, bro. He's probably wondering, okay.
Can you see another one?
Another little kid. He doesn't even care about any of this. He just wants to swim. So does this one. Notice that none of these kids in the pool have any sort of bad attitudes toward each other.
I know.
Notice that.
Yeah.
The black kid, when that white kid comes in, doesn't even look at him. He's minding his own business. He's swimming. This cute little white kid with the floating thing, he's chilled. That other kid's chilled. It could be those people. Those people could be a family.
You would swear they're from a different family.
I'm sure, bro. I don't know, but I think it's convincing enough for me.
Yeah,
it's
they're from a different family,
for me,
as listed there. So again, because I think we watched the confrontation video when
we saw where they chokeholded this kid.
So yes, there was no kid who was pushed into the swimming pool.
Nobody
a 3-year-old,
was pushed.
no one.
That never happened.
Yes, I watched that and I was just like, what in the freaking world,
bro? We need to do better, bro. This is not who we are as a society, or is it? Is that it? Is that who we are?
I guess so.
I hope not, because you know why I think there's hope. I think there's hope because you saw that those other children that jumped in.
The two, yeah.
I have reason to think they're not from the same family as those other people.
I doubt.
You know?
I doubt.
I don't think their parents raised them in a way to to have those attitudes and stereotypes at such a young age.
True.
But you know what? if that's a small amount of the population, let's say that's like 10% of the population that's like that, guess what?
Yeah.
Tough luck. You're in the minority anyway. Screw you if you want to be racist.
Do you think so, Chris? Because look at this. Our racism is perpetuated and passed on from one generation to the next. You pointed it out. You pointed it out that what can I say? What lesson are you teaching these kids by behaving in the manner that you did, by pulling that boy, locking him, jumping with him into the swimming pool? Not only that, the kid observed as parents, because there were older adults in the swimming pool. The minute the black boy jumped into the swimming pool, they started
leaving. Yeah.
So now, what would you say? It's like, do you think racism will ever, die as a result? Because the kids observed that.
Pat, we're living in a very testing time. I mean, you'd think that some of the old attitudes we had before, anti-Semitism, anti-Islamism, homophobia, bigotry, discrimination, you'd think those belong to the past, like a bygone era.
Yes.
No, bro. The wheel is turning, and then you're seeing a lot of those attitudes come up.
We always say that there's a group of individuals that make a specific group or people that represent look so bad and terrible. What would you say with this group of white people?
I'll look at it from a family point of view, right? I'd like to believe that I'm somebody who... Bro, okay, family perspective first, like, cause that's the one thing I can identify, bro. It's Christmas Day. They're in a pool together. You can see how they're interacting with each other. I can immediately say, okay, these guys might be a family, right? From a family point of view, I'm disgusted because as a young person who's aspiring to be a family man, if I'm seeing an attitude like that being displayed in the household, that's off-putting to me, bro. It's like, how am I thinking of building families? You don't know where different people come from. Now, what kind of families are we going to create? Is that the kind of image you want? Is that the kind of reputation you want to build? Is that how you want to raise your family?
No. Based
off violence? Because, bro, that was disgusting, dude.
I know, that was bad.
You pulling a kid's hair, there's a fence, it's sharp. You could easily have impaled someone. And then secondly, on the race front, no, that it looks bad. It looks very, very, very bad. Especially in the times we're living in where now you see people are linking bad things with races,
Always.
ESCOM and load shedding. Oh, why do we have ESCOM and load shedding, right? It's because we've got a black government,
yes.
no?
Yeah.
Back in the day, we didn't have any load shedding. It's like subtle. You get what some people are trying to say when they say that. You understand?
It's not subtle, bro. It's evident.
No, okay, it is. But they're saying something without directly saying it.
Yeah, oh, exactly.
Is what I'm saying. So
and it's embedded in racism, of course.
It is. And if you have that kind of thing, then obviously you're not painting a good picture for yourself, regardless of any race that you are. If you are going to do things like that, if you're going to do things like that in public, if you want to be racist, keep it in your house at least, bro, or just don't do it so openly. I'm not advocating for racism, but
it's out there. We can never get rid of it. Bro,
at least be decent enough not to be openly racist. And like that, bro, it's not even words now. Now you're putting hands on people.
Bro.
You're putting hands on children, bro.
Action.
What if I'm that kid's dad?
Oh, the dad was there as well.
What who? The black kid's dad?
Yeah.
What you mean the dad was there?
The dad was there.
He wasn't there, dog.
There was no the full video. He was there. He came to their defense as well. But I think he was a bit late, though.
Okay, yeah, okay, fine. He was a bit late.
Because I'm sure someone went to call him, but he was a bit late.
Nah, I would have popped people, bro.
I know it was bad. I think 3 of the guys involved were arrested.
It had to be, bro.
Yeah, because that was bad. There's nothing else to explain this but racism at the end of the day.
Racism, one, if you want to look at it from that angle.
Yeah.
But you can look at so many, bro. Women and child abuse. How are we forgetting this, bro? Can that not fit in that same mold?
Into child abuse,
right?
Yes, child abuse.
This is domestic violence.
It is.
It is. If you're gonna do this to kids you don't even know, who's not to say you don't beat your children at home in the same way? Who's not to say you don't treat your wife in that same way in the household? You're a violent person, bro. You are a violent person. You just showed it. You're violent to strangers.
Yeah, like when does it get to a point where you put your hands on a stranger? Okay, that's
just like that.
Just looking at it now, like that's weird.
You're not even afraid of the law.
No, that's hate. Okay, no, that's hate. Okay, that's
hatred. Who you are as a person.
That was pure
bro.
hatred, bro.
No, but that's who you are as a person.
Yeah, true.
I can easily say you abuse women and children.
True.
That's who you are.
Yeah, because the founder is so comfortable.
So easy.
So easy just putting them.
Grab this kid just like that. Nah, bruh. I'm sorry, you're an adult. You got gray hair. You need to think before you do some things.
Maybe they're from Orania, I guess. I guess they're from...
Leave Orania out of this, Pat.
Because, bro, I think that place is conducive.
There are decent people in Orania. I've never been there, but I'm sure there are. I don't know, okay? Don't hate.
No, Chris. If the whole place is centered the idea of segregation and separating from the rest of filthy...
Oh, they use the word filthy. Okay,
have you heard that interpretation of scriptures?
Damn, bro. No, not really.
Yeah, so if the whole town is centered around that, even if there's good people there, no way. So, no. Well, I guess that's our take, guys. This was so bad. They represented their race in a very negative way, in a very negative manner. So they took an L for this one. I know we're keeping pointers out here. No, we are.
No, man, I'm sorry. That family or those people, they took an L not only for white South Africans, they took an L for South Africans as a whole, bro. They took an L for... Bro, do you know how ugly this makes us look?
I know.
Bro, we took an L because of these people, bro.
True.
Nah, bro, it's not okay.
Well, guys, leave your thoughts in the comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining us today, bro. Thanks.
Always a pleasure, my
so
G.
interesting. It was a very interesting perspective to give on this whole situation that took place. So, guys, I guess we'll be seeing you on the next one. Ciao.